Nigeria is standing at a massive turning point in the war against insecurity. And if you have been following the news lately, you will know that the atmosphere is thick with anticipation because the game is about to change forever for those making life a nightmare for our people in the forests. For years, we have heard the cries from the northwest and north-central regions where bandits and insurgents have used the thick, unforgiving greenery of our forests as their sanctuary, launching heart-wrenching attacks and retreating where traditional ground forces find it difficult to track them. But as we move through early 2026, the narrative is shifting from defense to a total decisive offensive because the high-level deal for the United States-made AH-1Z VIPER attack helicopters is finally hitting the fast-track lane. Just this week, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Kelvin Aneke, was on the ground in San Diego, California, meeting with senior United States government officials and the technical team at Bell Textron to ensure there are no more delays in bringing these beasts of the air to Nigerian soil. We are talking about 12 state-of-the-art attack helicopters that are specifically designed to find what cannot be seen and hit what thinks it is hidden. The headline, "Bandits Finished," might sound bold, but when you look at the technical specifications of the AH-1Z VIPER, you begin to understand why the criminal elements in the bushes should be very worried. These are not just transport choppers. These are flying fortresses equipped with advanced sensors, night vision systems, and precision-guided missiles that can pick out a target from miles away, even under the canopy of a thick forest. Imagine a scenario where the Nigerian Air Force no longer has to guess where a hideout is located. With the VIPER's target sight system, our pilots can identify movements in the dead of night and deliver a strike with such surgical precision that the bandits won't even hear the rotor blades before the objective is neutralized. This acquisition is part of a massive deal that shows the world that Nigeria is not playing around anymore. The Chief of the Air Staff has made it clear that his philosophy is built on decisive air power, and he has been working tirelessly to bridge the gap between our current capabilities and the sophisticated threats we face. But it's not just about the machines, it's about the strategy. While the Air Force is preparing to dominate the skies, the federal government has also been busy on the ground, recently deploying over 7,000 specially trained forest guards across frontline states like Sokoto, Katsina, and Niger. These guards are locals who know the terrain like the back of their hand, and they have been trained in tactical fieldcraft and endurance. When you combine the eagle eyes of the US-made VIPERs in the sky with the relentless pursuit of the forest guards on the ground, you create a pincer movement that leaves no room for escape. This is the synergy the military has been talking about: air power and surface forces working as one unit to reclaim every inch of Nigerian territory. It is truly a new dawn for our security architecture, and this partnership with the United States goes beyond just buying equipment. It's about deep defense cooperation, intelligence sharing, and ensuring that our officers are trained to the highest global standards. The world is watching as Nigeria takes these bold steps to protect its citizens and restore the peace that has been stolen for too long. If you are as hopeful as I am about the return of peace to our rural communities and the total defeat of these criminal elements, then you are in the right place for the most authentic updates on our nation's progress. I want to take a quick moment to tell you that if you value this kind of deep dive reporting and you want to stay informed on how our military is reclaiming the forests, please make sure you hit that like button right now and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps us reach more people with the truth of what is happening in our country, so don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a beat when the VIPERs finally arrive and the real action begins. Now, looking at the bigger picture, there have been reports of collaborative operations already taking place. Just recently, news broke about successful joint airstrikes in the northwest that targeted high-profile terrorist leaders. While the specifics of such operations are often kept under wraps for security reasons, the message is clear. the era of bandits having a safe haven in the forests is coming to an end. The arrival of the AH-1Z Vipers will be the final nail in the coffin because these helicopters are built for the exact kind of search and destroy missions required to flush out mobile camps. People have often asked if technology alone can solve the problem, and the answer is that while technology is a tool, the political will behind it is the real engine. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been credited by the Air Force leadership for providing the unwavering support needed to close these international deals. For the first time in a long time, the procurement process is being handled with a sense of extreme urgency. The Nigerian delegation in California wasn't just there for a tour, they were there for a program management review to iron out every logistical detail, from spare parts to pilot training, ensuring that once these helicopters touch down in Nigeria, they go straight to the front lines. The strategy also includes minimizing collateral damage. One of the biggest challenges in forest warfare is ensuring that innocent people who might be held captive are not harmed during airstrikes. The advanced targeting systems of the VIPER allow for low collateral engagements, meaning the military can hit the bad guys with extreme accuracy without destroying everything around them. This is a massive upgrade from older systems and shows a commitment to professional warfare that respects human rights while being ruthless against criminality. As we wait for the final delivery, the Nigerian army is also sustaining its offensive in the southwest forests, following directives to dismantle any emerging kidnapping cells. It is a nationwide sweep. From the swamps of the south to the forests of the north, the message is the same. The Nigerian state is reclaiming its authority. The bandits might have had their day, but with the US attack helicopters on the way and a rejuvenated military spirit, their time is officially up. The significance of the meeting on January 5th and 6th, 2026 cannot be overstated. It represents the final countdown. We are moving from the era of we are trailing them to the era of we have found them. This is the kind of gist that should make every patriotic Nigerian feel a sense of relief. We have waited for this technology for years, navigating through various diplomatic hurdles, and seeing the Chief of Air Staff personally leading the charge in the United States shows that the leadership understands the gravity of the situation. These 12 Vipers are not coming to sit in a hangar, they are coming to work. They are coming to patrol the Sambisa, the Rugu, and the Kamuku forests. They are coming to ensure that the farmer can go back to his farm without looking over his shoulder. I want to hear from you in the comment section below. Do you think the arrival of these AH-1Z VIPER helicopters will be the final solution to the banditry crisis, or should we focus more on ground intelligence? This is a conversation for all of us because security is a collective responsibility. Let's keep the discussion going. And remember, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for more exclusive insights. We will continue to track the delivery of these assets and bring you the first images once they are officially commissioned into the Nigerian Air Force fleet. The story of the AH-1Z VIPER in Nigeria is also a story of a shifting global dynamic. While other nations are looking elsewhere, Nigeria's decision to stick with high-end US technology highlights a preference for reliability and long-term support. The VIPER is a battle-proven machine, and its integration into the Nigerian Air Force is a signal to all armed groups that the technological gap between the state and the criminals has just become an unbridgeable chasm. We are looking at a future where our airspace is a no-go zone for anyone who intends to harm the peace of our nation. The logistics are being finalized as we speak, and the training of the pioneer crews is already reaching an advanced stage. The commitment to a professional, mission-ready force is not just a slogan, it is a reality being built, one helicopter and one trained pilot. The transition of US forces to primarily intelligence support, as mentioned in recent reports, further empowers our local forces to take the lead. This means it is a Nigerian-led victory with world-class support. So, as we look forward to the sound of those rotors over our troubled forests, let us remain united and supportive of our troops who are on the front lines every day. We will be right here to give you the play-by-play as this story unfolds. Thank you for being part of this community, for liking the video, and for subscribing to ensure you stay at the forefront of the news that matters to our nation. Together, we are watching history being made.